students. Today we will continue the last part of determinants. In the last part we learned what is a determinant, how to denote the determinant, how to expand the determinant up to order 2. Now in this class let me go for determinant of a square matrix of order 3 expansion. Okay, for this first let me consider a square matrix of order 3. Let A is equal to, I will take here general matrix of order 3, that is A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Yes, this is a general matrix of order 3 because here each element, the suffixes represents here the position of the element. See here, this is 1 1 means first row, first column element. 1 2 means first row, second column, and again this 1 3 means first row, third column. Like that, here also second row, first column, second row, second column, second row, third column, and this is third row, first column, third row, second column, third row, third column. Like that it will represent. So we will find the value of this matrix. So for that, let me write first, it is in the form of determinant. So determinant of A is equal to determinant of A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Now this is a determinant of order 3. Now we have to find the value of this determinant. So for that we can expand this along any row or any column. That means we have 6 ways to expand this. That is first row, along second row, along third row, or along first column, second column, or along third column. Like that we can expand it. So I will take row 1, that means first row I will take and expand it. So expanding this, expand along row 1, that means R1. Means how to expand this? Determinant of A is equal to, see here, I write minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1. The meaning of that is, it represents the position sign of A11, first row, first element. That means here the suffixes will use here the uppercase 1 plus 1. Okay, minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1. It will use the position sign of the element A11. Now whatever the element is there in the first row, first we write down that 1, and then. So now we have to write this determinant. If you write this determinant in the form of a determinant of order 2, we know how to expand it already. So first we write down in the form of order 2. So how to do? So neglect, see here, where this A11, it is in first row and first column. So neglect first row and first column elements. Whatever the elements are, 4 elements are there, we have to write here. A22, A23, A32, A33. Like that we have. Afterwards we know how to expand this of order 2 matrix. Determinant. Next plus. Next we have to expand along row 1, and the next row 1 element is A12. So minus 1 to the power of, see here, 1 plus 2. And then the element A12 and determinant of, no, I should expand this, that means I have to leave the first row and second column elements. What are the remaining 4 elements? I have to write that. A21, A23, A31, A33. Now I go for first row, next element. It is plus minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 3 into A13, determinant of. Now where it is A13? In the first row, third column. Completely neglect the first row, third column element. What are the remaining elements? A21, A22, A21, A22, A31, A32, A31, A32. like this. First we have to write, afterwards we will expand. So minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is an even number. So we get plus 1 only. So plus A11, the same element, and then expand this. So A22 into A23, that is multiples of diagonal elements minus multiples of non-diagonal elements. So that is A22 into A33 minus A23 into A32. Again, see here, plus is there, minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 2. It is an odd number. So we will get minus sign, minus into plus, minus A12. So we will expand this determinant, A21, A23 minus A31, A33. Next, minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 is an even number, so we get plus sign there. A13 into A21, A32 minus A31 into A22. Yes, so this is that, like this we can expand this determinant. So afterwards, see A22, A33, if you multiply and if you multiply these two, we get the value of this. So if you add and subtract, we get the value of this determinant of A. So generally we have to expand the determinant of a matrix of order 3 like this. We can expand. Now let me see some examples for this. Examples. So I take generally the examples. Evaluate. I given the problem here. Evaluate first one, determinant of 3 minus 4, 5, 1, 1 minus 2, 2, 3, 1. We have to evaluate this and we have to find the value of that. First, they are not given the name here. First, we write this one as in the solution form. Solution delta. We consider this as delta. The given determinant as delta, which is equal to 3 minus 4, 5, 1, 1 minus 2, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Now we'll expand it. So again, I can use expand along row 1 or row 2 or row 3. So I use expand along row 1 only. And expand along row 1. That means your delta is equal to, so 3 is the first element. So minus 1 to the power of, minus 1 to the power of, it is the first element, first column, first row element, minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1. Or we can also write it as, if you know the pattern, we can follow another pattern. Okay, so already it is A11 element, so 1 plus 1 is an even number. So we can neglect this and we can write directly, it is a plus element, no? So we can write directly as plus. Okay, plus 3 into, no, the determinant. So neglect the first row and first column element because 3 lies in first row and first column. So what we have to write? So the elements are here 1 minus 2, 3, 1. And then here next minus 4 is there. So here it is first row and second column element. So we'll get odd number. Odd number means we'll get negative sign. So put negative sign instead of writing minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 2. And here minus 4 is the element, write the element as it is. And then where this element lies, it is in first row, second column. Neglect those numbers. Whatever the remaining numbers, 1 minus 2, 2, 1. So first row, second column, 1 minus 2, 2, 1. And then plus. So it is 1 minus 2, 2, 1 plus. And then see here, it is first row, third column element. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4 is an even number. so we can get the positive sign. So and then 5 is the third element here. So in the first row, third column I have to neglect here. So the remaining elements are 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. We have to write inside the determinant. So now we know how to expand this. So 3 into 1 1s are 1 minus 3 2s are 6. It is minus 6. So we get minus into minus plus 6. Minus, here minus into minus, it is plus. So plus 4 into 1 1s are 1 minus, see minus 2 into 2 minus 4. So it is plus 4 and plus 5 into 1 3s are 3 minus 2 1s are 2. So we'll find the value of this. See here 6 plus 1 7. So I'll continue here only. 3 into 7 plus 4 into 5 plus 5 into 3 minus 2 1, which is equal to 7 3s are 21 plus 4 5s are 20 plus 5. So it is 20, 20, 40, 45, 46. So this is the value of this determinant. That is 3 minus 4 minus 5, 1 1 minus 2, 2 3 1. Okay. So and one thing we have to note down here. Instead of writing minus 1 minus signs here, instead of writing like that, we can fix the pattern. Okay. How to fix the pattern? We will fix the position of the element. That means position of the position sign we can write it as. So how to write the position sign? So if the determinant is 3 cross 3, so then we can fix the position sign. See here 1 1 1 1 means it is an even number. We can fix like plus. Okay. So then here 1 2. That means first row, second column. So we will get odd number. Then we can fix like minus sign. And then it is 1 plus 3. It is 4. So again even. So it is plus. Like that. Second row, first column. 3 will get, here we will get minus, plus, minus, and then for this plus, minus, plus. Okay. So if we follow this pattern, it is easy to expand the determinant. So instead of using minus 1 to the power of like this 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3. So instead of that we can follow this pattern. It is easy for our calculation and we can skip one more step here. Okay. So and then how to remember this pattern? We can remember as usual by taking the column elements. Okay. So 1 1 1 2 1 3 like that we can fix on, we can remember. Otherwise we can fix just see here all diagonal elements are positive. All diagonal elements are positive. Like non-diagonal elements also positive. So rather than those elements, so 4 elements are there, those are negative. Like that we can remember this pattern. Okay. From the next problem onwards, I won't use minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1 or 2 plus 2 like that. Okay. Let me take one more example here. Evaluate 3 minus 1 minus 2, 0 0 minus 1, 3 minus 5 0. So first let me consider the given determinant as delta. Delta is equal to 3 minus 1 minus 2, 0 0 minus 1, 3 minus 5 0. This is the given determinant. As I told earlier, we can expand this along either any row or any column. That means first row, second row, third row, or first column, second column, third column. Here I will expand along second row. Why? Because here more zeros are there in second row. That means I take here, if we expand along second row, we will get our calculations easier. So that's why I will expand along second row. Expand along R2. Okay. It makes our calculations easier. Delta is equal to, here it is, I will expand along row 2. So it is 0 0 minus 1, the first element, and we have to fix the position sign. Position sign here minus plus minus, minus plus minus. Okay. So minus 0, I write the element 0 into determinant of, so I'll neglect where this 0 belongs to. It is in second row, first column. What are the remaining elements? Minus 1, minus 2, minus, it is in, I neglect second row, first column. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 5, 0. Minus 5, 0. And then it is, the position sign is here, plus 0 into determinant of, it belongs to second row, second column. Second row, second column, and neglect, remaining elements are 3, minus 2, 3, 0. And then here minus 1 is there, so already the position sign is here minus, so I'll write minus 1. And then determinant of, see here where this minus 1 belongs to, it is in second row, third column. 3 minus 1, 3 minus 5. 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1. I have neglected the second row and third column element. So delta is equal to, so here 0 into this determinant, it will go on. 0, 0 into this, it will also go on. And what is the remaining? Minus into minus plus 1. And then I'll expand this, minus 5 into 3, minus 15. And here minus 3, 3 into minus 1 is minus 3, but here minus into minus 3. So it is delta is equal to plus 1 into minus 15, minus 15 plus 3. So that is delta is equal to minus 15 plus 3 is minus 12, minus 12 into 1, minus 12. Okay. So one thing we have to note down here, we can expand along any row or any column. Okay. We'll get the value of the determinant is same. And the second one is we have to expand the row or column which contains maximum number of zeros. That we have to note down, and we have to note down the pattern. Position sign we have to note down here. 3. We'll take one more problem in your exercise. That is, if A, matrix A is equal to 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 4, then show that determinant of 3A is equal to 27 into determinant of A. Okay. As usual, first we'll write down this in the form of the matrix, in the form of determinant. So, determinant of A is equal to, what is that? Determinant of 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 4. Okay. See here the elements. So, more number of zeros as there in either first column or third row. Okay. So, I can expand it along either first column, that is C1, or R3, that means row 3. Okay. So, I use here expand, I expand along C1, that means column 1. We will get the same value, so we can expand either any row or any column. So, determinant of A is equal to, here expand along C1. C1 means these elements. So, first element in the first column is 1, and the position sign first we have to note down, it is plus, minus, plus. Okay. So, plus 1, the first element is here 1 into determinant of, so this 1 is there in first row and first column, we neglect those. 1, 2, 0, 4 are the remaining elements. 1, 2, 0, 4. Okay. And then here in the first column the second element is 0. So minus 0, position sign is here 0. So that is, we can neglect the second row, first column elements, remaining elements are 0, 1, 0, 4, and next is plus 0 into the remaining elements. We will neglect this column and this row element 0, 1, 1, 2, 0, 1, 1, 2. Okay. So, determinant of K is equal to 1 into, here, 1 into minus 4, sorry, 1 into 4, it is 4, minus 0 into 2, 0. And again, here 0 is there, 0 into anything is 0, it will go on. And again, 0 into anything, this is also gone. So, what is the determinant of K value here? 4 into 1, it is 4. Okay. This is the value of the determinant here. Okay. So, So now this is the value of the determinant A. Now we have to find out here 27 into determinant A. 27 into determinant of A. That means 27 into determinant of A value of 4. So 4 into 27. 7 4s are 28. It is 108. Okay. So 27 into determinant of A we got here. Now we have to find out 3 into determinant of A. That means for the first we have to find out here 3A. Afterwards we have to take determinant for that. So 3 into A is 3 into matrix A. So I take this as equation 1. Okay. So it is 1 0 1 0 1 2 0 0 4. Okay. So 3 into A. So this is a scalar multiple. So multiplication of a matrix with a scalar. So it is 3A is 3 1s are 3, 3 zeros are 0, 3 1s are 3. And then 3 zeros are 0, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. 3 zeros are 0, 3 zeros are 0, 3 4s are 12. This is a matrix. Matrix 3A. Now we have to find the value of this matrix 3A. That is determinant 3A is equal to determinant of 3 0 3 0 3 6 0 0 12. Okay, and expanded this, which is equal to 3. See here, more zeros are there in again either C1.
3.
Determinant of 3A is 303 036 0012. So we have to find the value of this determinant 3A. So now I will expand this either along column 1 or row 3. So I expand as usual expand along column 1 C1. Okay, so that becomes here 3 is the first element, here the position signs are plus minus plus anyway. So it is 3 into determinant of, so I neglect this first row and first column 3 6 0 12. 3 6 0 12. Okay, and then see here it is minus 0. It is gone. Anyway 0 into the determinant is 0 itself, so it is gone, and plus again 0 into the determinant, it will also gone. So 3 into 12 3s are 36 minus 0. Again the value of 36 into 3 is equal to 108. So I take this as 2. Okay, just see the 2, 1 and 2 both are same, 108 108. So 27 into determinant of A is equal to determinant of 3A. Correct? Is it not? So that's why we can say that here therefore determinant of 3A is equal to 27 into determinant of A. Correct? And then just see that the elements we can also write it as determinants of 3A is equal to 27 can be written as 3 cube into determinant of A. We have to note down here, if a matrix of order 3 we'll get this elements. We can also write the constant into determinant of A. That means constant into A, the whole determinant can be written as constant the order constant to the power of order and the determinant of A. So generally we can write it as, if it is K into A, determinant of Ka is equal to K cube into determinant of A. Yes, because what is 3 here? It is order of the matrix or order of the determinant. Okay, K is a constant. It may be any value, either 3, 2, whatever it may be. It is a constant. So we can write this, generally we can write it as like this. Okay, it is useful to our 1 mark questions. Okay, we can skip the steps directly. We can write K into determinant of A value as K cube into determinant of A. Okay, it is easy for our calculations. And in general, we can say that generally we can write it as k into determinant of Ka is equal to k to the power of n into determinant of A, where the order is n. Okay, that means here for a matrix, let A be a matrix, let A be a matrix of order n, then determinant of Ka is equal to k to the power of n into determinant of A. This we have to note down here. Okay. So for one more questions, it is easy for us to do the calculations. Okay. Let me move on to another concept, that is properties of determinants. So we have 6 properties here. We will go one by one. That means here the first property is the value of the determinant remains unchanged if its rows and columns are interchanged. Okay. The meaning of that is, if we take the delta, that is one determinant, if I interchange the values, that means the rows and columns, then we get the same value for that determinant also. That means here if I change the rows as columns, columns as rows, we will get the same value for that. That is the first property. Okay, let me prove this property first. Prove. Let delta is equal to A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Okay, this is delta. So already we know we can expand either any row or any column. So I will expand along. So we will expand it along row 1. Okay, I will expand along row 1. So delta is equal to, see here, position signs. So plus, so I will expand along row 1. So this you have to note down. And then here the position sign is plus, minus, plus. So and the first element is A1. Okay, and then, okay, just here, neglect the first row and first column elements. Neglect the first row and first column elements. So then we get the 4 values of determinant, that is 2 cross 2 determinant, that is B2, C3, P3, C3. Okay, so that is B2, C3 minus C2, B3. Okay, and then it is plus minus, again it is minus. I am expanding along row 1, so the second element is B1. Okay, now neglect the first row and second column. So we get these 4 elements here. So A2, C3 minus A3, C2. Okay, then the third element is, and the second is positive C1 into, so I will neglect the first row and third column. So we have A2, B2, A3, B3. So the diagonal elements are A2, B3 minus A3, B2. A3, B2. Okay. So this is the value for delta. Okay. Now let me change here that given. If we change the rows into columns and columns into rows. So I will interchange now the columns into rows and rows into columns. Let me take this as 1. Okay. So now I interchange rows and columns of delta. What will we get? We can call that one as delta 1. Okay. Let me consider that as delta 1. If I change now rows into columns, columns into rows. So that is, here first row is first column, that is A1, B1, C1. Second row A2, B2, C2. And the third row becomes third column A3, B3, C. How? We will expand this either along row 1 or row 2 or row 3. Anyway, we will get the same value. So I will expand along C1. So that becomes delta 1 is equal to here the first column element is A1 into, and neglect the first row, first column element, it is B2 C3 minus C2 B3. minus b1 into, now I neglect the second row first column, so a2c3 minus c2a3 and then now c1 plus c1 into, so it is first column, third row I neglect a2b3 minus b2a3. Just see now, we will take this as delta 1 as 2. Okay. Just see now, a1, sorry, equation 1 and equation 2. Sorry, delta 1 and delta 2. Just see now, a1 into b2c3 minus c2b3. Yes, same. Yes, all the elements are same. Interchange c2, a3c2. Yes, both are same here. Okay. The meaning of that is, if we interchange the rows and columns of delta, we will get the same value for delta 1 also. Yes, so we can conclude that. Therefore, we get delta is equal to delta 1. Hence, we can say that the value of the determinant remains unchanged if rows and columns are interchanged. Okay. Let me take one example for this. So before going to example, we can write it as, you can also write it as, see, determinant of A is equal to, we can write it as determinant of A transpose. Okay, this we can say from this property. So determinant of A is equal to determinant of A transpose. Okay, that means transpose of a matrix. Okay. Next we will go for the example. Example from this. Delta is equal to determinant of 2 minus 3 5 6 0 4 1 5 minus 7. Okay, this is our delta. Let me check now if we change the rows and columns, the value of the determinant is same or not. Okay. So, as usual, we will expand delta, it means the determinant of a matrix of order 3. So, we will expand it either a first column or first row, whatever it may be. So, we will expand it. I will expand this along, expand along row 1 only. Okay. So, delta is equal to, the first element is 2. Okay. Neglect this column and this row elements. So 0 into minus 7, 0, minus 5 4s are 20. And then here minus 3 is there and the position sign is also minus. So we keep as it is the element and we neglect the first row and second column elements. So the remaining elements are minus 42, minus 6 7s are 42 and then 1 into 4, minus 4 and then plus 5 into, so neglect first row and third column, 6 5s are 30, minus 1 zeros are 0. Okay, so delta is equal to minus 20, 0 is there, minus 20 into 2, minus 40. Okay, here just see, minus into minus plus 3 into minus 42 plus 4. So minus 42 minus 4, it is minus 46. Okay, and then plus 5 into 30. Okay, I'll keep as it is. So delta is equal to minus 40 and minus 3 6 are 15, carry 1, 12, 30, 138. It is plus into minus minus plus 3 5s are 15, so it is 150. Okay, so delta is equal to minus 138 minus 140. Yes, 178 minus 178 plus 150. So delta is equal to here minus 140, that is minus 28. Yes. Okay. Now we change this rows into columns and columns into rows. Let me see, we will get the same answer or not. Okay. So I take delta 1. So I need to change rows and columns. Interchange rows and columns of delta. So delta 1 is equal to 2 minus 3 5 6 0 4 1 5 minus 7. Okay. This is our delta 1. Now we will expand this either along row 1 or row 2. So I will expand row 1 only, expand along row 1, or you can take column 1 also, because here we will calculate the value. So no problem, I will expand it along row 1 only. So delta 1 is equal to 2 into the row 1 is plus minus plus the position signs. Okay, so 2 into, so first row, first column element, so it is 0 minus 20, 5 4s are 20, and then minus 6 is there here, 6 into first row, second column, minus into minus plus, 7 3s are 21, and then minus into minus, 5 5s are 25, plus, then 1 into first row, third column, 0, 4 3s are 12, minus 12, minus 0, because 5 into 0 is 0. Okay, so delta 1 is equal to, again, minus 20 into 2 is minus 40, minus 6 into 21 minus 25 is minus 4, and then minus 12 into 1 minus 12. Okay, so delta 1 is equal to minus 40 minus into minus plus 6 4s are 24 minus 12. Okay, so delta 1 is equal to minus 40 minus 12, 40 52 minus 52 plus 24. Yes, so delta 1 is equal to minus 28. Yes, see now the delta value is also minus 28 and delta 1 value is also minus 28. That means if we interchange the columns and rows of the given determinant, we will get the same value for that determinant. Yes, clear? 3. Yes, next, our next property is, there is the property number 2. If any two rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged, the sign of the determinant also changes. That means if we change any two rows or any two columns, then the sign of the determinant will also changes. Let me prove this. Okay. So let I take again delta is equal to the same determinant. I will take A1 B1 C1, A2 B2 C2, A3 B3 C3. Okay, we will expand this along row 1, along R1. So is the delta value, delta is equal to A1 into, see the first row and first column elements are neglected, it is B2 C3 minus B3 C2. Okay, and then minus B1 into, see the first row, first column elements. So first row, second column elements. So A2 C3 minus A3 C2. I neglected here the first row and second column elements. Okay, plus C C1 into first row, third column elements and neglect. So it is A2 B3 minus A3 B2. Okay, so this is the value for the delta. Okay, that means we'll take this as 1. Okay, now we'll go for delta 1. That means here I interchange the 2 rows. I change only 2 rows and 2 columns. 2 rows I write it as in the form of, that means 2 rows I interchange and 2 columns I interchange. Okay, so that is, if we interchange, I interchange here. Sorry. Interchange. Okay, I'll change here row 1 and first row and third row. R3 I'll interchange here. Okay, so then whatever if you change the row 1 and row 3, whatever the determinant will get, I'll take that one as delta 1. So which is equal to, see, first row becomes third row becomes first row. Means here A3 B3 C3, and second row it will be as it is A2 B2 C2, and the third row is A1 B1 C1. Okay, now we'll expand this. Here again I'll expand along. See, here A1 B1 C1 is there. Because of an easy verification, I'll expand along R3. Okay, expand along R3, because we'll get the same value for the determinant. So no problem. So delta 1 is equal to, here, see row 3, position sign is plus minus plus again. So A1 into, okay, so where this A1 belongs to, it is in third row and first column. Yes, so the remaining elements are B3 C2 minus B2 C3. Yes, and then minus B1 into, here I neglect the second column, third row. So what are the remaining elements of that? So A3 C2, I'll expand those elements, A2 minus A2 C3. Okay, plus C1 into third row, third column. So A3 B2 minus A2 B3. We take this as 2. This C, both 1 and 2. See, A1 into B2 C3, B3 C2, B3 C2. You see here? Now just see equation 1 and equation 2. Here just see that A1 B2 C3. See here, B2 C3 is here and B3 C2 is here. Correct. So in the second element also like that. A2 C3. Here A2 C3 is minus sign, and then here A3 C2 is a positive sign. So the last one also it is like that only. So if we take minus sign out here, we get the same that we take. So if I take minus sign out here, so that is minus A1 into, just see, B2 C3 minus B3 C2. Okay. If I remove here minus sign out, so what that becomes minus into minus plus B1 into A2 C3 minus A3 C2, and then here C1 into A2 B3 minus A3 B2. Okay. From all this, see here it is minus sign, this is plus, this is minus. Now observe here, okay, this is first value is positive here. If I take from all the three, if I take minus out, we'll get, what we'll get, let me see. That is, I'll write here, delta 1 is equal to, so I'll take all minus out from those three. So that becomes A1 into B2 C3 minus B3 C2. See here, plus is there. If if I remove minus out, it becomes minus B1 into A2 C3 minus A3 C2, and then here minus is there. Already I removed minus out, so that becomes plus C1 into A2 B3 minus A3 B2. Okay, so now we close the bracket. Okay, now see the delta. What is this? A1 B2 C3 B2 C3 minus B3 C2. So the whole inside whatever the values are there, those are the values of delta here. Okay, so that is delta 1 is equal to minus delta. Okay, so if we interchange any two rows, I'll interchange here two rows, then the determinant sign will change here. Okay, the sign of the determinant will change here. Understood? So we can say that we can go for one example for this. Okay. Take one example. Delta is equal to 2 minus 3, 5, 6, 0, 4, 1, 5, minus 7. The same example. Okay. So delta is equal to, we will expand this along any row. So we will expand it along, expand along row 1, expand along row 1. So delta is equal to, see here, 2 into the first row, first column, 0 minus 5 4s are 20. Yes, and then minus is already there here, the position sign is also minus. So minus 3 into, neglect this and dash. So it is minus 42 minus 4, and then plus 5 into the first row, third column, 6 5s are 30 minus 0. Okay, so delta is equal to here minus 40, minus into minus plus 3, 42 minus 4, minus 42 minus 4 is minus 46 plus 150. Okay, so delta is equal to minus 40 minus 138 plus 150. So it is again delta is equal to minus 178 plus 150. So it is minus 28. So we get the value for delta minus 28. Now let me change the rows, two rows. Let me see the same answer will get done. Okay. Interchange R1 and R2, R2 or R3, whatever it may be, any two rows we can change it. So that is delta 1 is equal to 1 5 minus 7. I am changing row 1 and row 3, so it is row 1 and row 3 it will change. Okay, 1 5 minus 7, 6 row 2 it will be as it is 6 0 4, and row 3 is row 1 3 5. Now we will just expand this, expand row 1 only we use it. So delta 1 is equal to, see, first row 1 into like this 0 minus 12, that is plus 12. Okay, and then minus 5 into, it is first row, second column and like 6 5s are 30 minus 4 2s are 8 plus minus 7, then write minus 7 as it is, into 6 3s are 18, that to minus 18 minus 0. 12 into 1 12 minus 5 into 30 minus 8 is 22 minus into minus plus 7 into 18 7s are 126. Okay, so delta 1 is equal to 12 minus 110 plus 126. Okay, so delta 1 is equal to, so it is 138, 12 plus 126 minus 110. So it is delta 1 is plus 28. Yes, so clearly it says, just see what is delta value. Delta value is minus 28, but delta 1 value is plus 28. So clearly it says that delta is equal to minus delta 1. Delta is equal to minus delta 1, or delta 1 is equal to minus delta, because we can write this as minus, if you can take minus out, so that is minus 28, minus into minus 28 we get, so that is equal to minus, what is minus 28? It is delta. Yes, okay.